Hey everybody, so I have been wanting to film this for a long time and finally getting a chance to sit down and do it. So first I'm going to be doing my Ipsy bag for the month of October, and just like I think every other video I've watched, I love this bag. It is the cutest little thing. All those cute little figures. The zipper is a ghost. So cute. So this is what the bag looks like, and it's really sturdy, it's really big, fits a lot of stuff in there. So let's get into what was in here. So the card, I went ahead and pulled everything out. The card looks like this month, and on the back, but this is the Black Magic bag. So I'm wearing 3 of the things here, and I've tested out the other 2 things, so I'm going to give a little bit of a review with everything as well. So and I'm going to start with this mask. This is the Dead Sea Wash-Off Mask with salts and minerals from the Dead Sea. It's a 15-minute face and body therapy, deep cleansing, mud-based formula for all skin types. I've already used this once. I used it all over my face and a little bit down into my neck, and I still have enough for probably 2 more. I could probably get 2 more treatments out of this. It felt really, really nice. It stung a little bit, but that went away really quickly. It rinsed off really nice, and my skin looked really, really nice afterwards. So this is a really great sample, and I love that it's in a pouch that you can reseal. It wasn't like safety sealed on the cover, but it did have a plastic ring that it was connected to, so I knew it had never been opened, which makes me feel good about it. So. But that's what that was, and again, it's the Dead Sea Wash-Off Mask from Global Beauty Care, and I really, really liked it. I don't know if it's a full size. I honestly didn't look up that kind of stuff this month, mainly because I didn't really care to. The next thing is from, I think you pronounce it Kooky Professional. It's a nail polish. It's in the shade Heavenly, and this is from the makers of Sinful Colors nail polish, which I have buku bottles of, and you can kind of see a little bit of a similarity in the bottles. The Kooky is a little bit thinner. This one has a more rounded out shape that starts here. This one is rounded out, but it starts around here. So made from the same people, and I honestly have not looked at it too much because you can't really read too much on here, but anyway, this is in the shade Heavenly. This is a gorgeous cream. It's a 2-coat. Really? I've only used it one time. There we go. Okay, but it's a gorgeous cream, and it's a 2-coater, and it dries really, really quickly. I think the first coat I did, by the time I got around, this finger was done. So if I start here and go around, by the time I get back here to do the second coat, this was dry. So probably 5 minutes or so, and it was fully dry. But the color is really, really gorgeous. Not necessarily something I would think of for Halloween. I would think more of like a black or something blackened. But other than that, it's a really, really gorgeous color. I'm going to be painting my nails again with it. And it lasted really long too. The day I put it on, I think I put it on a Thursday, and it was still looking pretty good on Sunday. So for me, that's a really long wear time. But this is really nice, and this is a full size, and it came in this really pretty fancy box. So the next thing is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in R230. I am wearing it, but the 2 days that I really wore it to try and test it out, I just didn't like it. My skin really oiled up within about an hour, so I probably have enough for maybe 1 more. The only bad thing about this is you cannot tell how much more is left in here, so I'm scared I'm going to get to go to do 1 more face and it's going to be gone. But it's a pretty decent sample. This is the 3rd time I've applied it. Pretty decent coverage. Right now it doesn't look bad at all, but within an hour my nose is going to be an oil slick. So that was the other thing that really sucked about it. I've pretty much given up on liquid foundations at this point. My skin gets so oily and nasty that it just, I don't like liquid foundation. So, but it was a nice little sample to try. The next thing I'm wearing on my lips is the Trestique Mini Matte Lip Crown in Belize Bordeaux. No, it's not open, that's the cap. And I love this. It's not a huge sample. There's not a lot of product in there, but it doesn't take much to get this really nice coverage. And this stuff stays very nicely, which I did not expect. But I really, really love this. I think the full size, I did look up the full size because they had some deals on Ipsy for, it was like 40% off or free shipping or something if you order so much. But a full size of this was like $21 or $28. So is it worth it? Maybe. I mean, I really like the color. I really like the wear. It feels really, really comfortable. It does stay put pretty nicely. But I don't know. So I really, really love this. The color was gorgeous. I was really scared I was going to get the nude color because I always seem to get nude lipsticks. But anyway, this was really pretty and I really, really, really liked it. And that is a mini. It's not a full size. The last thing in this bag was the Ciate London Fierce Flicks eyeliner, which I'm also wearing. This stuff is blacker than black. It's really, really fluid in that it flows very nicely onto the lid. It stays put really nicely. It doesn't last through crying though. I was wearing this last Thursday when the Rocky Horror Picture Show remake was on, and I swear every time Tim Curry came on the screen I started bawling because he's one of my favorites and he just looks so rough. But he did such a good job. The show itself, I watched half of it. I couldn't get past that first half of it because it was just too polished. I'm a huge fan of the original, but the whole essence of it is that it's a dirty, grimy cult film, and it was just too polished. Laverne Cox, though, did a really good job. The actors in it were really good. The only thing I didn't like was Christina Milian's accent. She could have done without the accent. It just was too much. But I like her as an actress. I like her. I used to love her as a singer. So, other than that, but now we've gone off on a tangent, so let's jump back in. I did get an extra this month, which after I got it realized I already had one, but it was the Crown Brush Duo Fiber Blush Brush. I always get excited and I try to use my points for brushes, but I need to pay more attention now because I've gotten this brush and I've gotten another couple different brushes. So now I really have to pay attention when they put the brushes on the points because I have 2 of these now, which is not a bad thing. This is a great brush, but I was like, dang it, I wasted, I think it was 250 points. I was like, oh, that's awesome, a brush for 250 points, and then it was one I already had, but that's okay. But overall, this bag was pretty great. I love these 4 things. I love them. They're fantastic. They're great. I really, really love them. This was okay. Not a huge fan, but I used it, so that's not too bad. And then the bag itself, I would have paid $10 for the bag alone if it was a little bit bigger. But the bag itself was really, really cute this month. I can't wait to, I actually have been carrying it around with me with almost every single day. It's kind of turned into my everyday like little clutch thing. I can throw my my phone has a case on it that has all my cards and things that I need in it, so I just throw it in here and go about my business. So this is the Ipsy bag for October 2016. $10 a month. This year has been really, really good. I started this subscription back up again December of last year, so I think I'm going to give them till December of this year, just see how I feel about them. If the next 2 months continue to be as good as the last like 3 months have been, then I'm definitely going to keep up with Ipsy. But that's it for my Ipsy unbagging. Stay tuned. I'm going to film my Sephora unbagging, and then at the end of the Sephora one, I'll let you know. Either I'll do which one was my favorite, or I'm going to do a whole separate video. Depends on how much time I have. But anyway, that's the end for Ipsy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and comment if you want to. You can subscribe if you want to. I'm really not good about getting things up when I say I'm going to. I may put my Snap code down below. I Snapchat all the time. Like all the time. I'm addicted to it. So, anyway, yeah, that's it for my Ipsy bag. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.